You will fail. That's what I've decided on titling this video, and this is probably like the only part of the video that I'm gonna script. I'm saying you, but I'm referencing me. By the end of this video, I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. Dreams are hard, but failure is inevitable. I think it's super apt that I'm playing Minecraft in the background because I started this entire YouTube thing when I was 12 playing Minecraft, and that was always my dream. But one thing that's always held me back is this sense of failure and like this expectation, I guess, that I put on myself to always succeed or be special. And it's hard to overcome that, especially when it comes to something that you want so bad. And it puts this really negative framework on things that you want to achieve. It makes it harder because every time you do fail, you feel like you're getting farther from your goal when in reality, you're getting closer. I always kind of give this example of how my brain works when I'm explaining to someone like how I view the world or how I see myself and like the expectation that I put on myself. And it's that when I was given a coloring book, even as an adult, I have this perfect vision of how I want it to be, how I want it to come out. Every single time that I even start to color or start to, draw inside the lines, it doesn't really match up to what I have in my head. And that really frustrates me. And this sense of perfectionism that even deters me from doing fun things that I enjoy. Like I will throw away the coloring book. I just won't even touch it. I don't want to pick it up. I think I'm using sort of just this video in general to be like a sort of journal, but also cathartic thing where I can just truly vent, I guess, to how I'm feeling about this journey of like being a content creator. Because I do think it can be so isolating when you're initially starting. You hear all the advice and you're doing all the right things and you're trying to improve each time, but you're not seeing results, or you're getting, analysis paralysis, or comparing yourself to other creators that are, the success of their own hard work. But I think it's important to like try and ground yourself and do things that are fun. And that's sort of what this is. Like, this is the more just fun piece of it, where you need to be doing things that are intrinsic to you and providing value from that, and not like the social metrics and not the extrinsic things that make you feel good, because boy, do they make you feel good, but that's not where your self-worth and value can come from when doing these. Otherwise you'll burn out. And I think that's, for a long time, what I was doing was putting too much value in what other people saw or thought. And I wanted to be special in that way. That was where my entire like value system was built. If there are 3 things that I could give advice to or tell myself, 10 years earlier, it's number 1, like enjoy the present. I've spent so much of my life, and I'm sure a lot of people have, of like living in the future, living in their dream, and doing it that way, it feels like every moment that you're not progressing towards that is wrong. And that's just a very deflating way to live. I think the second piece of advice that I would give myself would be to find things that you really enjoy and do them just because they're fun. Try not to set that expectation. Like the first time you do something, it's going to be bad. The 10th time you do something, it's going to be bad. I guarantee you the 50th time it'll start to be okay, but it's still going to be bad. And that is okay. Things don't need to be perfect, I think, as long as you're having fun doing them. Now, of course, that gets into a whole other mess of like, well, if you're trying to pursue this as a job, then it needs to meet, your basic survival needs, and that's a whole other mess that I can dig into in another video. But yeah, I think just have fun. I think the final piece is that time is precious, and you should spend it doing things that you want to, and not waste your energy on things that, you dislike or that are actively draining you, because we truly do only have like a limited and finite time with people we love, friends, and ultimately our dreams. Now, I actually don't know how long I'm going to make this video, and I don't think it'll be too long, but I think it's just important for me to say this and have it like out there for almost like my well-being to come back to and like ground myself, because I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm going to keep making videos and streaming and making music and all these endeavors that I truly get happiness from. But I think it's almost impossible to chase that feeling away, the feeling of being a failure or that I am failing. And so I need to just have this to come back to and appreciate, like, no, you've come a long way.